Mayuba Brian here, the actuary farmer, CEO of Henchick Poultry Farm and Hydroponic Solutions Limited. Okay, so we want to give you a guide on how to start poultry farming in 2022 all over the world. Okay, so in 2020 and 2021, the pandemic hit you hard. It has hit everybody hard during these hard times. So I'm here to guide you on how we can do poultry farming in 2022. So the first thing you have to take into consideration is the type of breed that you need. Okay, the type of breed, we have varieties. We have the layers, which are meant for eggs. The second one, we have the broilers, which are meant for meat. And the third one, we have the hybrid, which are meant for both the eggs and the meat. Okay, in the variety of the hybrids, we have the Sasso. We also have the broilers. We have the rainbow roosters. We have the noilers, and also we have the Kenbros in the hybrid sector. And the second thing, okay, number two, we'll go to housing, which you have to take into consideration. The second thing is housing, whereby in the housing sector, we will need proper ventilation in the housing, which can help control heat stress, and also it can help control disease in the farm. The second thing in the sector of housing is that 1.5 square feet per bird must be considered when constructing the poultry house. Now we go to the third point, which is the location of the farm. The location of the farm must be far from a residential area. This helps and also helps in the way of biosecurity, whereby it will also help in the control of diseases. The second thing, the farm, if you have a very huge farm, you must locate it far from trees, whereby if you locate it near trees, it will cause the wild birds to come onto the farm, and the birds can leave their poop there, and it can spread diseases like typhoid, which can affect your flock very and cause more mortalities on the farm. And also the third thing on the location of the farm is about the access to the market. Make sure that when you are setting up your farm, it is located in an area with good accessible roads that can lead to the areas that are near the market, so that you can sell your commodity and get a profit, because you are all here for a business. Okay, so we'll go to the fourth point. The fourth point is we will talk about equipment. In the sector of equipment, we'll need feeders and drinkers. As to my consideration, in the feeding sector, one feeder, as shown in this picture here, it can feed up to 25 chicken. And one drinker, as also shown in this picture here, it will also water up to 100 chicken. Okay, then we'll go to number 5, which is labor and manpower. In the labor and manpower sector, we have both the skilled labor and we have the unskilled labor. The skilled labor are the veterinarians, and the unskilled labor are the farmers. So the veterinarians are the people that will help you out in case you have diseases on your farm, and also they will give you the know-how of how to manage diseases and control diseases, and also the feeding and the watering of the chicken on your farm. And the unskilled labor, whereby is the farmer who will help in the cleaning of the drinkers, the changing of the wood shavings on the floor of the house, and also will help you out on feeding the chicken, giving the feed to the chicken. So we'll go to number 6, which is the purchasing of quality day-old chicks, either the layers, the broilers, or the hybrid. So make sure when you're purchasing the breeds, you are purchasing them from a renowned hatchery or someone who has better skills in genetics and knows what he's doing, so that you don't purchase the F2, F3, or F4 or F4 generation of chicks, which can affect you later, whereby the feed conversion ratio will be a bit high, whereby they will be eating, but the feed that they are eating and how they are converting it into their body weight and into the production, which do not go hand in hand. Okay, so the most important thing about the purchasing of quality F1 chicks is about the F1. The benefits of having F1 chicks on the farm is that they will have a higher resistance to diseases. That's the first thing you have to take into consideration. And the second, they will also have a lower feed conversion ratio. This means that the amount of feed they intake goes hand in hand with how they are converting it into productivity, and also in the way that they are gaining the body weight. The third thing about the production of the quality F1 chicks is that you will get an early production, and the early production in time. Unlike the F2 or F3, whereby you have heard someone saying he bought some broilers and they have stayed up to 10 months without them laying. So that is the danger of buying the low-priced chicks, which are F2, and of which they lack the original genetics characteristics. Okay, now we go to number 7. Number 7, we have which is feeding. So this one is whereby most farmers usually run away because of the high cost of production. According to statistics, the feeds usually take up to 90% of the 90% of the cost on the farm. So here I will try and break it down on how you have to feed your flock on the farm. First of all, between day 1 and week 8, you'll feed your flock, your chicks on chick mash. That is between day 1 and week 8. Then from week 9 up to the point of lay, you'll feed your chicken on growers mash. After that, you'll go to layers mash. You'll only switch to layers mash when 5% of your flock have started laying. Okay, so then after that, let me break down on how you can feed your chicks from day old up to maturity. From day 1 up to 1 month, the chicks will consume between 0.7 kg to 0.8 kg per chick per month. Then from month 1 up to month 2, the chicks will consume between 1.3 kg to 1.6 kg per chick per month. Then from month 2 to month 3, the chicken, now they have become the chicken, they will consume between 2 kg to 2.3 kg per month per chicken. Then from month 3 to month 4, the chicken will consume between 2.4 kg to 2.7 kg. Then after that, from month 4 to month 5, the chicken will consume between 2.9 to 3.2 kg per chicken per month. Then after that, from month 5 to month 6, the chicken will consume between 3.3 kg to 3.6 kg per chicken per month. Then after that, after 5% have started laying, they will switch to layers, whereby they will consume 120 grams to 140 grams per chicken per day.
We can use the hydroponic fodder. The hydroponic fodder can cut the cost of production of feeds up to 50%, whereby you'll use around 50% of the hydroponic fodder and the 50% of the conventional commercial feeds to feed your flock. The importance of the hydroponic fodder is that they have almost all the nutritional value as the feed that they are commercial, that they are bought directly from the agrovet, and they are sold to farmers.
Okay, now we'll go to number 8, which is the health management. The health management sector, this is whereby we'll need to take into consideration about the biosecurity of the farm, and the second thing is the disease control.
So in the disease control, we'll have to follow the vaccination schedule, whereby from day 1 they will be administered with the Marek Sachari vaccine. Then on day 7 they will be administered the Newcastle plus IBD, the F strain or B1 strain. The IBD is also known as Bumboro. So then we'll go up to day 21, which will administer Newcastle plus IBD, the Lasota strain. From there we will head to week 5, whereby we'll administer the fowlpox. Then we'll go to week 6, whereby we'll administer the fall typhoid. Then we'll go to week 8, whereby we'll administer the dewormer. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'll put a full video about the vaccination schedule on how you can administer the vaccines to chickens. So in case you encounter such deaths on your farm, make sure there's a proper way on how you can dispose them off, so that you can help the other flock that is remaining on the farm do not get access to the diseases. The best way is by burning them off.
So we go to number 9, which is records and accounting. So since this is a business, we must take into consideration the records that we keep in our farm and also the accounting. So this is how it determines if you are getting profits on your farm or you are getting a loss. Okay, then we'll go to number 10, which is market and marketing. In market and marketing, this is whereby you have to get the access to the market, whereby is your market that you have to sell your commodity or your product. And the second thing is the way to access your market or to advertise yourself, which is in the way of marketing. So those two things in this business are more essential than any other thing, since it is a business. So the first thing on the market and marketing. On the market, it depends if you want to rear your chicken for egg production, or you want to rear your chicken for meat production, or you want to rear your chicken for both the eggs and the meat. And also we have the fourth thing, whereby you can rear your chicken as a breeder stock, whereby you want them for the fertilized eggs so that you can hatch chicks from them. And also the fifth thing, whereby you can rear the chicken, so you can harvest the fertilized eggs and then you sell them off to a hatchery. So if you find this video more constructive to you and it can help you in the future, you can sub to the channel down there and giving a like, and anything that you have a question on regarding, you can comment down below so that we can help you out. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Cheers.